Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids. Today we are on the test server to check out the man himself, the king of the gods, Odin Father. Well, actually in Raid they're not gods. They're like what? They're Fae, hence the name. But yeah, let's check him out. Absolute incredible champion. He is of course the boss, and you basically fight the champion in the event dungeon. And ironically, Odin himself, the champ, pretty good against that event dungeon. Actually, check out my preview of the event dungeon if you haven't to see that in action. What has he got going on in his kit? Well, the first thing we have to look at, this aura is absolutely bonkers. Void ally speed in arena battles, 40%, right? The other best aura in the game, I believe, is 33%. So he is by far can give you the most potential speed in arena. I said the downside is that, well, I mean, mythicals are super powerful in arena right now, but none of them are void. Void mythicals don't exist. Now, when void mythicals do come out, Odin could be absolutely bonkers paired with them. So that is it's kind of a nuts aura. You definitely have to build a sort of specific champions to fit with it, but huge potential here. And he's void himself, so he does benefit. His passive is absolutely crazy. I misunderstood this the first time, but every 9 turns puts block damage on Odin, and then does a buff spread effect, taking all buffs from him and putting them on all allies. Now, this is 9 turns, just including anyone, right? So enemy champions are taking turns, no problem. Your champion's taking turns, no problem. This actually triggers very frequently. So you will very frequently have block damage spread amongst your whole team, which is super powerful to keep yourselves alive. It will also, of course, spreads every buff on Odin. So that can help you maintain buff uptime on other champions as well, which is really cool. And yeah, his A2 then is the next big thing. 3-turn cooldown, full buff strip, decreased defense, and a stun. Bonkers. Bonkers control. Like, honestly, if you land this, like, this just wins you the fight, really, right? If you can land this. His A3, very intriguing as well. 3-turn cooldown, steals all buffs before attacking. So he's got a 3-turn cooldown buff strip AoE, and he's got a 3-turn cooldown single target buff steal. This stealing buffs can be very strong because you can then spread them around your whole team. So that's really something to watch out for. The damage, now, I'm not exactly sure how this damage scaling works. Well, I can tell you this does hit hard, and it's very easy to make this hit hard. But it will scale off of attack, defense, against bosses, HP, and support champions. It will scale off their max HP, so it does enemy max HP. Now, it just ignores 100% defense, so it hits really hard, and if he kills somebody, it does revive one of your teammates. Again, it's a short 3-turn cooldown revive. It's kind of crazy. His A1 has got a new debuff, Berserk. 50% goes to a 75% chance to place Berserk. You can't put it on bosses. This makes targets take 50% more damage, but also deal 50% more damage. So this is very good against tanky champions. Like, let's say we're fighting a Duchess Lilitu in the arena. Very strong there. Let's take him for a spin. Let's see him in action. I'll show you the build then after, but let's do some fights. Let's see against this team. So the team I put together over here is something like this. So what we've got going on, we've got Odin, and because he's bringing this crazy Void Aura, we're going to put him with Sifi, who's very fast, though not as fast as she is on my real account, and then a Yumiko as well, who's pretty fast. So the idea is that, well, it's going to be pretty tough to outspeed a Sifi when we've got Odin, obviously enough. So here we go. Let's see it in action. Okay, great. We don't actually have that many buffs on the enemy team. Let's see if we can lock them out. We actually did lock them out. Okay, and here he goes. Going to come in, strip all their buffs off, decrease defense and stun. We'll see if he has enough accuracy to do it. This is, yeah, and look at that, bam. Like, we've just won the fight. Like, what can he do at this point? There's genuinely nothing he can do, really. I mean, let's just do this just so we can see. Look, we'll boost again just for fun. We can we'll put a X out on her. Let's see this then. So, attacks an enemy before attacking, steals all buffs. Let's see how hard this is going to hit. So we know the Mithrala does not have reaction. Now, she's got a shield that we can't get through. Let's see how hard. It's probably not going to one-shot her, but it will do good damage. It did 84,000 damage. 84k. You can see he's got a massive shield. It looks like he probably has Mithrala, probably Necret as well, and Bolster. That's a very big shield. She's actually still... We hit her for 84,000, and she still has a shield. So that's no joke, I can tell you that right now. That's funny. But, like, if we come through this, like, we're speed boosting here. Like, he's coming back around. Okay, he's got another turn. Great. Well, let's make this Necret kind of squishy. I'm just curious. Let's come back around. Look at that. Block damage is on again, by the way, guys. Block damage again. 38k right there. We can just sleep her. Okay. Push them back. And he's back to his stun already. So again, come in. Strip him. Stun him. Whatever. Disgusting. I see he did try to polymorph us right there, but it didn't work. Put Hex on her. What I want to... yeah, we could... And do this. Let's see how hard he hits a Necret. So this is a Necret, so the damage will now be scaling off of defense. Let's see. Necret. Wow, that did almost nothing. Didn't crit, I suppose. That must be it. I have him with 96% crit rate. I'm guessing we didn't crit. That must be the explanation. Otherwise, something... Let's try again. We'll try again. Or else, I don't know what's happening right there. Let's see it again. Oh no, it's just not doing any damage. It's very unlikely that failed twice, and he's got Berserk. So... Huh, that's interesting. You know what it might be? You know what it probably is? Necret. I think he's a defense champion. But he probably doesn't have any defense built. So it's not going to do any damage to him. That's very interesting to see it, though. Very interesting. I'm pretty sure that's probably what's going on. And we can lock him out again. Let's see if we can one-shot this guy through the shield. That'd be kind of interesting. That's what I want to see. Just smack him. Cool. Does he have it? Not quite yet. Smack her. Block damage on the whole team again. Thank you very much, Odin. Just constantly pumping out the block damage. You love to see it. Okay, here we go. We're about to go crazy. Now, he's got ally protection. Can he kill him? 29k. So without the ally protection, he's hitting an attack champion for about, 50k or something. So the damage is not crazy, but it's decent. It is decent. Definitely watch out for high HP defense champions. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening right there. And yeah, okay, we killed them very quickly when we actually go. Let me double check that. Is that what is happening? That's my guess. I can't think of any other explanation. Yeah, Necret. So he's a defense champion, and he probably just built him with loads of HP, but not much defense, so he couldn't scale the damage much. That's funky. Now, I have not built Odin with any damage. Just to show you guys, how have I built Odin? So I put him in Stone Skin Perception. He's got 6 pieces of Stone Skin, which I think is pretty disgusting. 2-piece Perception. And he is coming in with 317 speed, 600 accuracy. Now, he only has the 96 crit rate. I wonder if you would want to build him with more damage. Let's do a couple more arena fights, and then we'll move on. Well, that scratch there, he's got lost 6-star polymorph. Let's not do that. YST's got a fun team. We might be outsped here by these. I mean, will we try this one? Again, he's got the 6. Let's go for something. This Victor crazy team, but I think we can do this one. Unless his Commodus is really fast, and then we're screwed. Let's find out. Let's find out. We got a good speed aura. He is faster than us. Uh-oh. Okay, luckily his Commodus doesn't... Oh, no, wait. His Commodus... He might kill us with bombs. It would be kind of bad. Okay, so let's see. Again, here, does he have polymorph? He's got 1 6-star, 1 5-star. We could get polymorphed. It could be a problem. Let's go in. Polymorphed. Womp, womp. That was actually the... I guess it was the 5-star that got us. I'm not sure right there. But that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. Let's try it again. Let's see if we can make it happen again. Polymorph took us down. This is going to be an issue with him, but the new set from the dungeon does fix it. So I think that's probably the way you're going to go. Ultimately, will be maybe the 4-piece stone skin, but the new dungeon set's going to be crazy, crazy good. He's stealing my turn meter. Very rude. Lock him out. Can we make it happen this time? Polymorphed again. Wow. Yeah, so he's, polymorph's a huge issue, right? Without this new set, the new set pinpoint looks to be, let's be real, kind of essential. Pinpoint is going to give you up to 4 intercept stacks. But yeah, look, he's sort of like Madame Ceres on steroids. Madame Ceres plus Armand's kind of in one. You're going to need to have some way to deal with polymorph. Let's see against this team here. We might actually get locked out if we're outsped. Let's find out. Are we faster with the aura? Okay, we are barely faster. Let's go. Okay, great. We can lock him out, and now it should be basically an easy win. But yeah, polymorph, big problem. But if you get this move off, and if you're fighting enemies without polymorph, like, you basically just win for free. Like, it's actually kind of busted. Like, he's not got a particularly tanky team, but, I mean, nonetheless, Also, the combo with mythicals, that's interesting. So because we got a mythical, they take extra turns. Mythical champions take extra turns when they metamorph. Those extra turns are counting down Odin's passive. That's very spicy. I mean, let's see Scratch. I mean, surely we just get outsped and destroyed here. Surely. Let's find out. Are we faster? Nope. He's faster. Oh, God, and he's going to steal everything. Don't polymorph, son of a bitch. Well, okay. That just happened. Okay, well, we're free of that. Maybe his passive can bring us back. Maybe. I mean, do we just transform and pray? I think we just... That's metamorph. Let's see. Turns for Odin. I don't know if they count when he's sheeped. Is sort of the problem. Oh, we didn't kill anybody. That sucks. Well, okay. That's a rip right there. That's a rip right there. And we've got block buffs on us. Yeah, no, let's just move on. There's no point in staying in that one. No point whatsoever. This one looks like an easy fight, so let's do this one. Yeah, like you get the gist. I think Stone Skin is definitely a bit of a problem for him. That's one big difference between Arman's. Arman's, you can do his A3. That's why I've comboed him with a Yumiko, which is, okay, look, even if I can't strip the Stone Skin off, it's not really going to matter because, look, I've locked them out anyway. That's sort of the gist right here. So let's see how we do. I don't know. You can just... see how hard he hits a Duchess. I'm actually kind of curious about that. Probably not very hard. Oh, Harima is going to be a huge problem. So this move ignores defense. Harima is going to make this do way less damage. I mean, I guess let's find out. Against a Duchess. Wow, okay. I mean, that's actually not bad. It still did 58,000 damage. That's more than I expected, honestly, considering that it is a... we've got Harima lowering the effectiveness. Like, how hard are we going to hit here? Okay, we still do the 70k right there. With him, it's not too bad. Actually, I shouldn't do that. He's going to counterattack. Oh, never mind. She's got block damage. It's totally fine. In fact, we just baited him to get stunned, so that worked well. He's back in again. Here we go. Again, the Stone Skin getting in our way, but yeah, actually kind of sick. Let's see. Can we blast this guy? Let's see if we can get you to maybe kill her. Not quite. I was hoping to get Berserk. We didn't get Berserk. That was the plan there, was try get Berserk on the Python so we could then, blow him up. Let's just kill off her. So we've got the ignore defense. Let's see how hard he hits this Python. Yeah, no buffs to steal. Wow, like 80,000 damage. Like, pretty solid. Let's be real. It's pretty solid. That's no joke. And he's just spamming this. Like, honestly, if you don't have Polymorph, like, what do you do? Once Stone Skin is gone, like, you've got Stone Skin, you've got Polymorph. Without those things, this guy just runs rampant. It's actually kind of nuts. So that's sort of my look at Odin in Arena. Well, that is my look at Odin in Arena. I think he's got huge potential. Now, his base speed's not crazy. But yeah, like, once he gets in there, like, Stone Skin is a problem. 50-50 it works, 50-50 it doesn't. That is a problem. But my goodness, once he starts going, like, unless they've got protection sets in there and whatnot, you're in trouble. As we saw, Polymorph is a really big issue for him, but the new Pinpoint set will help with that a ton. So you could run him. You could run him in 9-piece Pinpoint. I don't think I have any Maybe I do have some Pinpoint gear. Do I have any? Did any of it drop from my test? Okay, we got some. But Pinpoint gear, with 9 pieces, you're getting a ton of speed and a decent chunk of accuracy and 4 intercept stacks. With that much stuff, there's no way Odin is going to get crowd controlled. And he'll be basically immune to Polymorph. So that could be very, very powerful. Especially if you're running him in a go-first speed team where he doesn't need the Stone Skin. And that could be a crazy cool build. Polymorph's not an issue then. And yeah, I'm very curious, will people stop using Polymorph because of Pinpoint in a few weeks, like in the high end? I don't know. But yeah, hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea. Let's see, this is a nice tanky team right here as well. Let's see this sort of preset. And let's put him in with just like a Rotus, I guess. Let's see him with a Rotus. The old Sifi Rotus combo. We've got him buff stripping. Let's just leave it on auto and see what happens. Sifi's only 387. Their speeds are not very good. Let's see what happens, though. I am curious. He'd be very good with any void damage dealers as well. He's giving them 40% more base speed, which is actually kind of nuts. So he'll be very good with void damage dealers. Here he goes in. I mean, look at that. Ultimate Death Knight resisted the stun, but that's insane. Let's see. How hard does he hit an Ultimate Death Knight? Going in, block damage, 28k. You know what? The decreased defense debuff is probably making him do less damage. We've decreased their defense. It probably makes him hit not as hard. He's gone in again. It's still 32k. I mean, he still killed Ultimate Death Knight. He still helped us. Not bad. But yeah, if you decrease defense a defense champion, which he does, you lower their defense, and therefore his A3 does less damage. But I mean, look at this. He's just nuts. I don't know how Taurus resisted. He did, but it's not a huge problem. Looks like this is a protection set Duchess, so that is a good counter, right? It is a good counter against him. But yeah, these guys are in trouble. He's going to come in again. Enemies locked out. That's pretty sick. Bonk. Going in, strip all their stuff. Like, we don't even need the block damage. The enemy just can't do anything against this. Yumiko or Warlord, 79,000 against that Python was kind of crazy. Let me switch up his build a little bit. Hang on, let's try something fun. Is it worth building him for damage? I mean, let's see. So let's give him this. And I'll talk about then other areas where he's good, because I know I haven't touched on that. We give him crit damage, and we'll say priority on accuracy. What do we have? Yeah, I mean, that looks pretty good. Sure, we'll do that. Oh, we could even give him a refresh amulet. Kind of gross now. Let's give him crit damage amulet. And let's see, can we get him? Okay, hang on. I'm going to have to, let me get some gear on him. Be right back. Okay, so simple enough, right? We're going to switch him over. We now have 50% more crit damage than we did before, and we still have the 100% crit rate. And he is still in 4-piece stone skin. This seems pretty good. I want to test this out again. How much sort of damage is he going to do? Can we go up against Tyraku? I mean, we could try. Oh, here's let's fight Loki. This seems cool. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do it. So we're still going to be reliant on going first and locking them out. Let's see, can we make it happen? Okay, it's looking promising. Okay, so we should be fairly safe, though Ancora can reduce their cooldowns. Ah, that's a bummer. I mean, let's see how hard we hit Narcisse. So Narcisse, HP-based damage dealer. Let's see how hard he's going to hit. Can he one-shot Narcisse? 95,000. Not bad, not bad. And hang on, back out of that. Testing. 95,000 against Narcisse. Come in. Where is he? Where is he? Odin. 95,000. Take this off. Remove. Don't destroy it. Don't destroy it. It was this one. Go in again. So 95k the first time. How much is he going to do now? It might be worth... If it ups his damage a lot, it might be worth building crit damage. Okay. This time... 80,000. Okay, yeah, it made a difference. 80 versus 95. You know, you might build him as a crit damage nuker. Actually, kind of nuts. Hang on, let's do that whole fight. Do that whole fight again. I know, and we're dropping like crazy in arena here. We're messing around. Where is he? Put it back on. Put the ring back on. Crit damage. Do we have one that's... Oh, we've got one that's ascended with crit damage. Now he's going to lose some accuracy. Now he's got even more crit damage. Let's go. Let's see if he can one-shot like a reviver. Maybe. He might be able to one-shot the reviver. It looks like Narcisse is tankier, but let's find out. Lock him out. I mean, we'll just put this on auto this time. Storm of Familiars. No, polymorphed. That's going to be a problem. Yeah, you're really going to want that new set for him. Let's be honest. You're really going to want the new set. I mean, look, he's hitting as hard as the Rotus A2. It's pretty decent, guys. That's really not bad. Target changed? Oh. Ah, the Sifi A1. Oh, no, sorry. The Ancora took the sleep, but she can't be slapped because she's under her thing. Okay, cool. Right, Odin was clutch, clearly, to winning that fight right there. Let's see against this one. How will he do with crit damage against Ultimate Death Knight? Will it work? Maybe. He could be quite a nice combo with Sifi Rotis like this. Let's see. Are we faster? Yes, we are. Good. Go in. Polymorphed again. Yeah, I think, clearly you're clearly going to need a solution. You clearly need the new set, or you need 6-piece of Feral as well, which gives you the 50-50 to resist Polymorph. I mean, let's be real. You're going to need it. We'll just see how this fight runs out. I think that's plenty to see in this video, though. But yeah, let me know what you think of Odin. Now, I didn't show him in other areas, guys, but I do think he will be very strong in other areas. I do think, by the way, this Narses, if he's gotten cooldown reduction from Ancora, may just one-shot the team. There he goes. Oh, and it's Arman's time as well. Don't forget that. Oh, block damage on everyone, and it got stripped off. You hate to see it. No! And we're dead. Maybe he can still pull it back. Can he still pull it back? The enemies are taking turns. Block damage is only a moment away, surely. Block damage any minute now. Any minute now. He's stunned. Never mind. Never mind. There's a block damage, and he's turned into a sheep. He got Armans. Womp womp. Well, yeah, Polymorph wrecked us. I think he's got a potential. Odin, he's definitely got potential in Arena, for sure. I think he's also very good anywhere you need to control waves. So like I said, he's very, very strong. We'll actually see that. We'll see that here. Let's see him in the new event dungeon. Here we go. New event dungeon, I think he's absolutely phenomenal because he comes in, he AoE decreases defense, everybody. He's stunning them. He can strip buffs. It's really just fantastic. So look at this. He just comes in. That wave is no problem. It's very similar to Arman's, but honestly, getting the decreased defense in there is pretty clutch. It's pretty great. So I think he's really good there. He's going in again. Like, these enemies are just not getting... They're not going to get a turn simple enough. They're never going to get a turn. Let's see how this is going to go. I don't know if I still have... I clearly am missing gear on Aestrid, which might actually break this run. 436,000 against that enemy right there. That's pretty nuts. That's pretty good. We'll take it. They are locked out, by the way, so no threat to us. Block damage on us again, in case we're ever in danger. There's the Berserk debuff. You can see how much more damage that Turvold was taking right there. Yeah, oh, I stole the gear off Aestrid. I stole the crit gloves off of her. Yeah, he is just an absolute monster. He'll be insane for any Cursed City stages. He'll be insane for... he'd be insane in Siege mode, like Arena as well. He will be... I mean, he'd be good for other, if you get him early in the game, he's going to be crazy sort of anywhere. Against that Valkyrie, again, so he really struggles. That's where he struggles, is his A3 against defense champions when he's placed decreased defense is honestly, let's be real, kind of garbage. It actually kind of sucks. Here we should maybe see him stripping some buffs. Let's find out. He should strip some buffs here. Aestrid could be in some trouble. He can also revive her if he kills somebody, which is... It's actually decently possible that he could. The enemy Odin will also revive someone if he kills our team with an A3. But yeah, I think he'll be decent for dungeons. Like, not too crazy, but I think he'll be decent. So here we go. Odin should come in. Protects us with block damage. Stripped off their stuff. The enemy Odin has Lightning Cage, so we can't strip his block damage. That's why block buffs is so important for level 30. Bonk 100k against her. We'll take it. Helping us to kill them. We'll see him nuke the boss. Yeah. So he's good for dungeons for wave control, and he's decent against bosses because of the max HP nuke. But it's definitely sort of wave-based content where he really thrives and is at his best with the stuns, the decreased defense, and bringing you some supplemental damage and keeping your team buffed and alive and safe with all this stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this guy. It's going to be a slow run because I'm missing gear on Aestrid. But yeah, it gives you a bit of an idea. Here he goes. Bam, 460k against the boss. It's very easy to cap out his max HP damage. I don't think you need to build him with any damage. I think his max HP damage seems strong enough that he's going to max hit it anyway, no matter what. Like, I had him built with like not even crit rate, and he was still basically hitting max damage against this Odin boss. So yeah, you can see here again, Atharion's doing most of it, but Odin is making it quite a bit faster. Not the best run because we're missing gear on somebody. Yeah, it gives you an idea. What do you think of Odin, guys? For me, he's super hype, honestly. I am very excited to get this guy. I mean, the playtesting showed it very clearly. He is disgustingly strong, but Polymorph destroys him. It's actually brutal. So he is going to be very, very, very dependent on people not running Polymorph as much. But yeah, I think pinpoint set is going to be crucial. Pinpoint set is going to be big. Feral set, I don't think I've got any feral on the test server because it's a test server. They haven't updated it in ages. Yeah, feral set from Clan Siege. I don't think I can even see Siege. Can I? No, I can. Okay, the feral set is going to be... okay, I can't actually see it properly, though. No, I can't see it. Well, feral set gives you that chance to resist polymorph. Could be nuts as well. Let me know what you think. I am pretty hyped to get him. He is going to be a limited champion, i.e., he will only be available during certain events, right? You can't just summon him. It will only be during certain specific events. I think I could totally see them doing a big guaranteed for this guy. I could see that happening. And I think, honestly, I do think he's probably worth picking up. So long as you got a way to get past polymorph. Kind of nuts, right? He could really hard carry some fights. And I think in live arena, he could be broken as well. Like, what do? You go in, and if you pick like Arman's Odin, like what do they even do at that point? It's kind of insane. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.